people, Tasaran here, and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online MORROWIND. Yeah, sorry about that, just had to get it out of my system. Anyway, we're going to be nicking the plans for the Redoran Registry, or whatever it is. We're going to be nicking the Redoran Registry from a house in Balmorra, however you pronounce it. But to start off with, I'm here. Now, between episodes, because I'm unable to record during the evenings, because the wife's in bed behind me, and it's such a shame. But I really wanted to play. I couldn't help it. I've got the Morrowind bug. I wanted to crack on. So what I did was, I did all the professions and did the quests so I can get certified and all these. Now it needs to be pointed out that the guy that you speak to here, because there's a choice of two, the guy that you speak to in this place offers you certification for provisioning, alchemy and enchanting, and the woman that we needed to speak to was in Auridon, or whatever it's called, for the Dominion. So it meant going all the way back there. So I didn't really want to do that, because I didn't want, I didn't want to start that until I was ready to. So I did the provisioning, alchemy and enchanting, did all those, and then Melaneth, the woman that does the other three, tailoring, blacksmithing and woodwork, she ended up arriving here, and we was able, here she is. This is the dude that you speak to. He's found in that building up there, but now he's here, and then she turned up, and then she gave it, so I got the certification for all of them, and through all of my exploits, we're finally getting to the point of it. We hit level 10, which gave me got another 4 attribute points to spend and 4 skill points. So before we get cracking, I need to put them on. I didn't want to put them on without yet, that's the thing. So I've been waiting like all night and all day just to put my spell shit up. Right, so I was thinking about whether or not we should be putting any into health, because I don't want to die. I don't want to die, but I think all the time we've got magicka, we should be okay. So we're going to put that up, and we're going to keep going, and then why not one for luck? So yeah, all in magicka, well worth waiting to show that. But this is the important one. We've now got access to Feral Guardian. Oh yes. Finally. Okay, so if I can talk, rouse a loyal grizzly to fight at your side. The grizzly swipe deals 115 magic damage. Once summoned, you can activate Guardian's Wrath for 75 ultimate, causes 6,841 magic damage and deals 100% additional damage to targets under 25%. The grizzly's attacks do an additional 3% damage. So yeah, nice. Now I have been looking around, and I've seen a couple of these Guardian bears about. There's one called Wild Guardian and another one called Eternal Guardian. So that's clearly, or I'm assuming that's what it will morph into. Let's stick it on. Let's cut a long story short. Right, the ultimate ability requires special resources called ultimate before they can be used. You gain ultimate by engaging in combat. Once you have enough ultimate, you can use the ultimate ability in combat by pressing R. And that's the example of a fully charged. Thank you very much. Okay, so at the moment I've got no ultimate there. I might have to sort out, as I've got a couple of add-ons over the top of each other there. But either way, should be nice. Now I'm not sure how long it lasts for. The one that I'm assuming is a morph called Eternal Guardian makes it sound like that's one that stays. There's no indication there that they're actually timed or anything. I'd like to have one that runs around with me, so I'll have my panther and a bear, which would be really cool. But not sure, we'll see how it goes. Green balance, and I've got healing seed. Let's Sleet Storm. This is where I was getting stuck. I don't know what that... Oh, Grand Healing can be morphed. Let's do that because it's something we already use. Increases the duration. Or restores magicka for each friendly target initially healed. Yeah. Because one thing I have been noticing is my mana regen is something I really need to work on. So we're going to stick that on there. Jobs are good. And for my armour, we've still got 2 points left. I'd love to crack on with this. I have put 1 point in there already. Current bonus of 12. Improved hiding, that's no good to us. Thieves, no. High elf skills. This one could be magicka recovery. Max magicka. Or do I want to go into one of my... Okay, so alchemy's at 4, blacksmithing 3, clothing 4, enchanting... I know I need to put that up so I can make the next lot of glyphs. Don't really want to waste any skill points in these yet though, if I'm brutally honest. I mean, in the end we want to get the hirelings to give us mats. Scorch, I don't know, I don't like Scorch, I'm brutally honest. It's not going to be that one, it's going to be that one. Stuns one enemy. I mean, to be honest, I really want to swap it out. I'm not saying I want to go Winter's Embrace, but... I genuinely don't know. Increase your magicka recovery for each. You know what? I'm genuinely stuck. I focus more on just like, I want to get Feral Guardian, and that was it. And morphing my weapon. Shares your life. Restoration. Reduces magicka cost. I think that's going to be a good one to go with. So we can get more spells in before we need to worry about recovery. Yeah, you know what? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. It's happening. Right, something's kicking off. Woohoo! Healing Springs! So that's really cool. So this one gives me my mana back, and then this one, my mushrooms, gives me stamina back. As well as health, and they both do health. Yes! Right, what else did I need to say? Yeah, that's right, my equipment. For ill or, I don't know, for good. Anyway, I made this a level 10 restoration style, so I've only just been able to put this on, so yay. And I got the homespun robe of magicka. I managed to pick this up somewhere. I don't know whether or not you saw that, but I've got it. It's happening. So yeah, that's where we're at. So let's get back to Balmora. Okay, loading screen there, nearly as long as my intro. But this is where it's at. So it's here. There's plenty of house guards about. Which, yep, you guessed it, not good. Not good at all. Ah! There we go. Hiding spot. Get in it. Okay, I'm just going to hang here for a bit. Just until I know exactly what their path is. I'd love to know why it keeps coming up that I'm getting detective. You know, the eyes opening up and that. Who else is in here? Is there any way of me being really sly and... No, I can't zoom the camera out. Do we have a map of the... No, we don't. Okay, let's see if we can see the icon faded anywhere. So according to this, it's that way. There it is, down there. Right, so we need to head down. Okay, looks like there's someone round there. Oh. So not this way. Right, do I need to go down further? Okay, sorry about that. While I was AFK, I got seen by her, but I jumped into the basket and it appears as though she's forgotten completely about me. But I do now have a 31 gold bounty, which is a bit of a pain. Now the icon's down there, but I don't see a way down from where we are, so I think we need to head, irritatingly, to there.
Are you stupid? Or just hard of hearing? No matter. Tell it to the guard.
Not really much I could do about that, I'm afraid. Never mind, it's not put the bounty up any more than it already was. Take the opportunity to read bookshelves. Oh no. Follow down. Right, hopefully no one's going to come around here. But there it is. Come on, please tell me you come back this. Go back down towards the door. If he comes back this way, we are screwed. Oh no! Sorry, you didn't see the panther. You didn't see my panther. Get out of the wall. And we are out. No longer trespassing of... Right, I think what would probably be best, because we do have a bounty, I don't think people are going to try and kill us, but I don't want to pay for anything. Oh shit. Go, go, go. Right, that's worked out. We can get to it to the other way. So I just want to clarify where I was playing last night, and I went around the area picking up mats and other such grindy goodies. I didn't actually uncover anything new. I've left any new exploration to be shared. So no matter, you haven't actually missed anything. I thought I saw a jute. And if you are one for... I didn't. If you are one for crafting, and that's sort of like something you're focusing on, it's always a good idea to turn down grass, foliage, you know, all the clutter and all that. Just turn the settings right down, and then all you will see is the mats. At the moment, especially like the maple logs, which are unfortunately laying down, you just can't see them if you're looking at them sort of, you know, across the horizon. You just can't see them. It's a real... Oh shit.
My fetcher who broke the law and got caught. Now you have to pay. Now get lost, scum.
I'm now an upstanding citizen. Right, that couldn't be helped because unfortunately at the time I was as thick as pig shit. What can I tell you? What can I tell you? Here we are. Oh wow, typical's that. Abandoned cellar. I have, by the way, found a fence. As you can see, I am a member of the Thieves Guild. I found a fence. I've managed to give away some stuff, and there's also... Now I knew you could sell goods to them, but you can also... Hello! You can also launder items at the same cost as you would get for selling them. If you pay the money, they can launder them, and the items can then be used and kept, and it's always nice.
That means you weren't captured and hauled off to a Redrin dungeon. Good for you. Were you able to acquire the registry? Does it contain any information about Thea's brother Ulron?
Yeah, the book mentions that someone named Ulron was stripped of his rank and exiled.
Ulron was exiled? That can't be right. He's an exemplary officer and a good man. Plus, he's the son of a councillor. Why in oblivion would House Redrin banish one of their brightest stars?
Dunno. That's what it says in the registry.
I can see that. There has to be more to the story, but I'm not sure how we get it. Still, you proved you could be trusted, and you admirably performed this task. So I suppose I should let you meet with Vea now.
Yeah, where is she?
There's an abandoned cave along the coast. It's in the swamp and smells like rot, which makes it the perfect place to hide. Vea's supposed to wait inside, but she's bored. I know she's been sneaking out. You'll find her in the cave or just outside.
Fair enough, I'll go to the swamp.
Get to the swamp and find Vea. She's eager for any information about her brother, so she's really going to appreciate getting that registry. Just try not to be too charming when you meet her hero. She has enough distractions as it is.
Fair enough. Okay, goodbye. Okay, sorry about that. Right. One I've already read, isn't it? Right, so we need to head to a swamp. Okay, so obviously, Nayu, whatever her name is, obviously thinks we're a bit of a looker because we need to watch our charm when we meet with Vea. Now, whether or not that means she's calling me a hoe, or she thinks the other one's an impressionable young lady, I'm not sure. But I will be a perfect gentleman. You know, I can't be any other way, really. I'm a healer. Okay, I'm just guessing where this swamp is, really. I need to actually have a... Riven? No, that's not it. Oh, it's north. What did I think she said south? Okay. Right, what's the best way? It's not going to be through the top end of Balmora, is it? It's going to take me to the wrong end. There's a whole kind of mountain range between. I'm going to need to go off-road here. So, okay. Oh yeah, there it is. It's not that far, actually. The map makes it look miles away, but yeah, this is the swamp. Oh, them things. I'm really not keen on fighting them. They're a little bit tough. Oh, that's not something I want to get into the way of that at all. Them Nyx Ox things. Because I've got to admit, even though we're starting to get some decent skills and all the rest of it, so apparently I've got 500 and I've got some. Let's get him up. There he is. Okay. That should make all the difference. Oh, he's cool as shit. I don't know whether or not that's how he looks, or that's just how the fur is because of it raining. Yeah, he's not something we want to mess with. That's... Don't know whether or not it's a good idea taking on a trial though. I think we'll start him off with something smaller. One of them. I don't know how to send him in. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. He's a bit slow. Okay, so we're here in the swamp. Oh, take a rubbing. I'll take a rubbing. if there's a rubbing on offer, I'll take a rubbing. Too right. Oh.
You're sure it's Vea? House Redoran isn't emptying its coffers so you can chase your own tails out here.
You pay the war claws well, because the war claws are the best there is. We have the kitten scent. It's just a matter of time before my warriors catch her.
Of course, Ferhara. Just make sure she doesn't get out of the swamp. I'll take my soldiers and guard the eastern paths, in case she eludes your warriors again.
I thought we were just going to talk to her and it was under agreement.
Ah, the Councillor's lackey. I understand you've made significant progress in your search for Vea. As a matter of fact, so have we. This whole ordeal will be over soon, and then you can be on your way, Outlander.
Yeah, it'll be over soon. Fuck all fame, I'll sort it. What makes you say it's going to be over?
My mercenaries have spotted Vea skulking about the northern portion of the swamp. Between my soldiers and Ferhara's war claws, the Councillor's daughter will soon be home safe and sound.
Well, I suppose at least she'll be safe and sound. What do you know of about Olwen's exile?
Vea's brother. It's a sad story. Killed one of his own soldiers to protect an Ashlander of all things. I think they were being too lenient when they simply exiled him. But that's how they treat the privileged few.
Vea's brother killed a Redoran soldier.
Ulran always had an unnatural attraction to the Ashlanders and their savage ways. He felt that an Ashlander life was worth more than a Redoran life. The Council didn't agree with his assessment. This will all be over as soon as Ferhara finds Vea.
They're worth the same, bitch. Councillor Iris hired me to find his daughter, and that, my friend, is what I plan to do.
As you say, Ferhara's war claws take their contract as seriously as you do, however. Get in their way, and I can't guarantee your safety.
I'll keep that in mind.
Ferhara assumes the Councillor's minions will not present a problem for the war claws. Yes, Captain?
The Outlanders have been warned, Ferhara. I leave everything else to your discretion.
I am going to bitch slap each and every one of you. with a bear! Right, okay, it looks like this is going to, or they're trying to escalate this to a place where it doesn't really need to go. I was ready to talk to her, so I can't see why they're being in... What the hell? Ah, mounts don't like water. Back like Warcraft Vanilla, eh? Very buff. There's a drow there. Ultimate ready. What's wrong with the ultimate we've got? Come on, bear. Ooh, damn. The trouble is, I think I've played World of Warcraft for so long. I need to really sort of stop playing it as if one's the other. Right, we've got some dupe there. Mustn't forget that. Oh, tidy. Okay, so apparently if I press R again, the bear will do something. Fishing. Let me show you what fishing's like. Right, so I've started. I'll get rid of guts because it's only the one I've got there. But each bait, you get to fish one, and it is literally just reeling when it tugs. Piece of piss, really. I don't know why I've never really fished at all. So I've got loads of fish fillets where I've been filleting all the fish that I got. Don't have any recipes for any fish though. There we go. Nice. Slaughter fish. Tidy. And that's it. And then just, you know, if you keep using the same bait, then you don't have to keep on reselecting it. Fucking fairies. Dodged? Fuck off. Not having that. Right. Send them in. Right. I don't know whether that did anything or not. So now I'll get mana back when I do my heavy attack with the staff, and when I do the healing with the staff, so that should make a big difference. Okay, so it's around here somewhere. I thought I saw some... Nope, it's just the top of that. Got 80, so I can use it again. Ow! That was very untidy. Heal's plentiful now. Aha!
Stupid war claws. By the three! You really shouldn't sneak up on a person like that. If you're working with those mercenaries, I assure you, you won't take me without a fight.
I'm working with Nayu, and I have information concerning your brother.
Oh, right. Now you mentioned something about that. Look, I can't wait to hear what you learned, but the swamp is crawling with mercenaries. There's a cave to the northeast. We can talk there.
Lead on. I'll watch you walk.
Unfortunately, there's a mob of those beast people between here and the cave. I was going to try and sneak past them, but every time I get too close, I think one of them catches my scent.
No worries. I'll deal with them.
You're going to tackle that mob of fur and claws? I'm impressed. Meet me at the cave when you're finished. I think we have a lot to talk about.
Great,
Oh,
she
and
fancies me,
try
damn
not to
it.
get killed. I really want to know what you came all this way to tell me.
I'll see you in the cave.
Meet me in the cave to the north when you finish with the mercenaries.
I didn't even hit her, and she's like, "Oh, that's so impressive." Oh.
Smell the dark elf kitten. Looks like we're the first ones here.
Warclaw, Warrior, Ravager, Chanter. No, don't heal. Die, 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 die. Oh shit, probably should have dodged that one. A bit of AoE going, hopefully. Oh, but missed that one. Ultimate ready. Right, do something about it then. Ooh. That hit.
Close. Let's play this outsider.
Oh, damn it. Where the shit are they all coming from? Please do it, thank you. Shit, we got an enchanter. Okay, is it just me, or is there like fucking loads now? Okay, I'm out of mana, so I'm gonna need to... Whew. Okay, well we got help in the end. Where's this cave then? Oh, we could have easily snuck up there. It's nowhere near where they were stood. But still, I think we would have really struggled if it wasn't for our guardian there. That was ideal. Although I've got to be honest, I don't know whether I've mentioned it before, but the quests that we're doing, the mobs we're facing, do seem to be ever so challenging, and I'm not sure whether or not they are scaling to us, or whether or not I'm kind of going in the wrong order. You know, I'm not sure whether or not I'm supposed to be like clearing the sort of, you know, the south and then working my way up. At the moment I seem to be doing like a clockwise direction. But we'll see what happens.
What do you think of my luxurious accommodations? It's got dirt and rock, fungus and a poultry fire, all the comforts of home. Anyway, you said you had information about my brother, Oran. What did you find out?
Well, according to the House Redorian registry, your brother Oran was stripped of his rank and exiled.
No, that can't be right. Oran's honourable and noble. He's a model soldier. What could he have possibly done to warrant being banished?
Well, according to Captain Brivin, Oran killed one of his own soldiers to protect an Ashlander.
What? My brother has always been interested in the Ashlanders. Even showed them a kindness the rest of the house doesn't approve of. But for him to kill someone, especially one of his own soldiers, something terrible must have happened.
Well, yeah, there's clearly more to what they're letting on. Any idea where we can find these Ashlanders? They may be able to tell us about the incident.
I know the tribe that Oran liked to help. Brought them supplies and such. He'd go and visit their camp whenever our father wasn't paying attention. Will you go with me to talk to them? Wait, someone's coming.
Get behind me.
She can handle herself just fine, hero. There, grab your things. It's time to go.
Go? Why? What's going on?
The Warclaws are marching toward this cave along with half the House Redrin soldiers in Balmora. We need to go now.
Damn it! They must have followed us. I'll get my stuff.
to be fair, it's a pretty it's pretty close, isn't it?
Dealing with an arrogant, impatient, overconfident young woman. Now I know how my mother must have felt. We need to move. It won't take those damn cats long to find this place, not with their sense of smell.
What do you suggest?
The back tunnels. Better than heading out the front door and right into the main contingent of Redoran troops. Councillor Eris brought additional soldiers from town. He's intent on getting his daughter, and he may have the numbers to do it.
Alright then, back of the tunnel it is.
One more thing. The back tunnels wind their way through territory that House Redoran recently acquired. We may run into some resistance, but it shouldn't be as bad as what's waiting outside the front of the cave.
We'll just have to be careful then. Okay, I don't know why that kind of message come up. There's no need to be sneaking now, is there? Neil? It's alright, it's just the player we saw before. Empty. Okay, yeah, she's obviously swiped all her goods. We've got some extra stuff here. Yeah, before she starts complaining, just think of it as payment. Might as well just not let me take the alchemy bottle. Wow, that's some crazy shit. What the fuck? Okay, getting too much lag to worry about that. Let's do this.
Does the ceiling look unstable to you?
Looks like rock. Okay, let's take it relatively easy.
Captain Privet thinks the Councillor's kitty might try to escape through these tunnels.
Damn! Those cat bastards are harder to shake than a blind date.
Where? Alright, it's on. Interested in fetcher flies right now. Ooh. Right. You see paths like that, you just assume that perhaps there's going to be a chest there with some epic gear. And what way am I going? Okay, so it looks like we've got a choice of two.
This looks promising. Let's give it a try.
You're the one that knows the tunnels. Just tell me which way to go. No. I'm stumped. I'm frightened. The trouble is I find now when you've got like another player with us, especially in moments like this, you know, because I know most other players rush through, and I don't want to go through and kill everything. I want to go through it. I want to have a word, but I want to enjoy that shit. Looks like this is it. That was really easy.
That must be the way out. I just hope there aren't any Redderans up there.
If there is, leave it to the Taskmaster. Yeah, Redoran soldiers bloody all over the place.
Oh no, we're surrounded. Father ruins everything. I'm so close to finding my brother and he shows up to drag me back home. Well, I'm not going back without a fight.
I'll cause a distraction and then you leg it.
You do that for me? Thanks, I guess. But what can you possibly do against all those soldiers? My father brought the whole damn army with him this time.
Your father hired me to find you and set up a meeting. I might as well give him a progress report.
Clever. Tell my father whatever he wants to hear. That might actually work. Afterward, meet me at the Ashlander camp to the south. My brother would often visit that particular tribe. It's as good a place as any to start.
Will you meet with your father after you found your brother?
Once I find Ulran and make sure he's alright, I'll meet with my father. But that meeting will be on my terms, not his. And tell him to call off his soldiers, or I might change my mind. That should buy us some time.
See you later. Okay, right, let's... Right, so these are not hostile targets
Halt!
yet.
Stand down. These outlanders work for me.
You damn straight.
The captain reported that he had seen you in the area. There are also multiple reports that Vaya has been spotted. Tell me, have you seen my daughter? I won't sleep well until she's home, safe and sound.
I thought we agreed you wouldn't use any other outsiders.
I also said that the captain has his own resources. The war claws report to Briven, not me. Look, we're all just trying to get my daughter home safely. Now, tell me what Vaya's thinking.
She will meet with you, but on her own terms, and all the soldiers have just scared her away.
It was a gamble, I admit. An opportunity I couldn't let slip away. You won't make me feel guilty about trying to find my daughter. So, where and when will Vaya meet with me?
Soon. She asked me to do one more thing, and then she'll be ready to meet with you.
Very well. We'll do this her way. Vaya can be as stubborn as her mother sometimes. But tell my daughter that my patience won't last forever. Next time, I expect Vaya to be with you. Or I might just let Captain Briven do this his way.
I'll let her know.
Do as I command, and let them pass.
Appreciate it. So how did she get away? Especially if they are just going to stay standing there. It's quite an interesting little story though. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think he means the daughter any harm, but that Briven's a proper smeghead. Yeah, I just see someone stood up against that. Oh, Red Exile Wanderer. I might be just being a little bit of a div, but I'm not entirely up on the concept of Ashlander. I would assume it's like a nickname given from someone from a hot area. But you never know.
Certainly aren't Ashlanders, not with those tales.
This is disturbing.
Okay, so they're either Argonian or Khajiit, basically, but let's steady on. There's many nice Khajiits and many nice Argonians, I'm sure of it. Anyway, unfortunately, that's all the time I've got for this one, but thanks an awful lot for watching. I do really appreciate it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and join me in the next one when we're going to continue straight on and see if we can reunite this family. See you then.